out there in the YouTube world. So, been a while since I made a video. Um, the divorce is final now. Still crushed and all sorts of broken. I mean, even again this morning, just like breakdown and crying, and because like I was with her for 16 years, and I know a lot of it was my fault. Um, I just got too much into alcohol and pot and what do they say, prawn. um, and so just had all these things going through my head, um, and then yeah, woke up the next day and just I had some foggy memories, and she confirmed that it was true. She confirmed that something happened, and just I destroyed everything. But I'm not gonna lie, there were problems long before, but they were fixable. There was something I could have done about them. They were superficial, and for a couple months maybe, I've been trying to do dating apps and stuff, but I don't know. There were moments where I was getting positive about things. There was a couple of people I'd messaged a couple of times, but then they stopped messaging me, or there was a lot of girls that I sent messages out to, didn't message me back at all. And I don't ask, I'm not a big fan of like, hey, how you doing? How was your day? I mean, I like that, but that's when you're in a relationship and you're like with that person and you see him like, hey, sweetheart, how was your day? What happened? I want to know about more about what happened. Like, what kind of challenges you face and how'd you overcome them? I want to know how much. I want to know how you're growing, how amazing you are, even though I know you're amazing. Because I love hearing about the challenges that you overcome. So proud of you. Whereas it's just like you're meeting someone, it's like, what's one of your guilty pleasures? What's something that you did that was crazy? What's something crazy you did on a vacation one time? What's one of the naughtiest things you've done on a night out? Like, I mean, I try not to get too personal, but I try to make some kind of interesting, spicy question, if you will. Something that can kind of spark up a giggle of sorts. But then it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, you know what? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm just not being forward enough to like, hey, you want to go out sometime? Because I mean, a lot of these dating apps, they got a lot of the information already on there. So it's like the goal is to meet somebody, right? So why not just cut the cut the nachos and just, hey, you want to go out sometime? I'd love to take you out to this great place I know. It's got a lot of fun games, good food. Let's have some fun. But so same result. Don't hear anything. Maybe it's my profile pictures. I don't even have a lot on there, but some of which are just like a picture of me standing outside the gym so they know that I'm active, and general pictures of me so they know my physique. I'm not some Quasimodo, if you will. And but anyways, so still got hard times where I'm spending too much time scrolling. I'm not like spending out, well, yes, I do have, sometimes it's like an hour or two goes by, but I try to multitask. But either way, it's like I spend too much time watching videos that I think are supposed to help and educate me in ways, and I think it just makes things worse, like advice for dating or advice for girls. And but I watch, and then there's things like these, those motivational phrases, if you will, and um, but sometimes it's like it goes both ways. I mean, if you're in a toxic relationship, you need to move on, but otherwise, it's like I get other messages like, don't move on, just try to make it work. Stop trying to be part of a statistic and just try to make it work. But I don't, I know that I could fix things, but it takes two. My ex wife would have to be willing to have an open mind to that possibility, and she is a stubborn little cutie. There is no way I see her giving me even the slimmest of chances. When in my mind it's like family first, and to me she was my family, so are our kids. But to her, that's not the case. It's her other family, her actual family. That's her family. She cares more about what they think and how they're gonna feel and what they might or might not do if she were to even give me another chance. And so, but I don't blame her. I mean, I try to put myself in her shoes, and it's like I don't know if I could give that person another chance, but I don't know. It was 16 years, all gone. But either ways, it's I find like doing things around the house, being active and productive, but ultimately, I'm trying to rekindle back what I used to enjoy doing. I mean, archery, knife throwing, and swimming, diving, and just I used to go camping all the time with her, and so I gotta figure out who I am again. I know I've been doing a lot of this over the last several months, and I know who I am and who I want to be, and I gotta stop just watching these videos on how to achieve success and how to be successful, and I need to actually start implementing these things on a daily basis, and I do try. It's not easy because every day is different. Every day has its own new challenges, but I can't give up. I gotta keep. Every day's a new day for me to get back on that horse and just keep going and going and going. And I'm grateful for some of the people I met, but it's important to surround yourself by successful people if you want to be successful. It's important to surround yourself by good quality people if you want to be a good quality person. And I gotta get out and do more, but living isn't cheap anymore. It was never really cheap, but they make it hard to want to live. It's hard to want to live even right now. But yeah. All right. Well, I hope everyone has an amazing day. I got a lot of snow ahead of me.